to my YouTube channel. It has been a while. If you didn't watch my last vlog, let me just catch you up to speed. So it's currently the 28th of February. This month has been a little bit everywhere, if I'm honest. I had some mishaps with house buying, some, you know, emotional moments there. Not only that, I've just been, in general, most of February I was feeling super low, if I'm being honest, which is what I kind of spoke to you about in the last vlog. I've had my injury with my back and then them situations with house buying, which made me just be like, right, okay, I need to take a bit of a minute, which I did do. I had like a week to 2 weeks basically off work. I didn't post on any social platforms. As you know, I don't post on here. I also didn't post on Instagram, any of that. I just wanted to kind of take a little bit of a breather, which I did, and I'm so glad I did because I feel 10 times better. I'm ready. I feel like I've got like my vision back for work. I feel like everything, lots of good has come from, you know, me taking a moment. But anyways, like I said, it's now the 28th of February. I cannot believe it's March this weekend. It's Wednesday and I feel like I'm giving thumb and I'm not happy with it. So I'm just planning on having a bit of a glow up. I don't know if you can see, but like my face just feels like it's holding so much like water. And it's not just my face, it's my entire body, but I just feel like I need a bit of like a glow up, like I've said. So the plan is, right now, I thought I might as well do it with you and start the vlog off this way. I'm going to shave my face, which is not, I've not done it in so long, but I used to do it without fail. The reason I haven't done it in so long is because I was getting dermaplaning and facials with my best friend who does facials. However, she's not been doing them for a while because she moved house, all that kind of stuff. So I've just been having a fuzzy face and not doing anything about it. But today's the day that we stop that. I'm going to shave my face. I'm going to use my red light mask, which isn't in here, it's in there. And then I'm also going to use my little Foreo Bear gua sha machine just to hopefully, you know, get my face looking a little bit more alive. I know this isn't amazing, but I haven't even been going on the sunbeds. I've not been on loads, guys. This is not an advertisement for sunbeds, by the way. I hate them, hence why. And I usually go on with a lot of SPF, especially on my face. I don't want wrinkles. I'm 25 this year. I do not want to be looking like a leather bag. So I really do, I promise, avoid the sunbeds as much as possible. But in my little blip time, I actually booked me and Jacob a trip away, and we go away in 3 weeks. I'm not going to tell you where because I want to keep the elephant of surprise. I want to keep the element of surprise for you guys, so that it's a bit of a surprise where we're going. We can do a travel there vlog, all of that. So we've got that coming in the next few weeks. Yeah, I wanted to go on the sunbeds because I am a pale Gale. It has been a long ass winter of cold weather and no sun, and my face just isn't tanning. I don't know whether I'm a bit anemic at the minute again and like low in iron, but I'm sorry. I don't like my appearance right now and we're gonna fix it. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is shave my face. I'm actually thinking that I'm not going to use my red light mask straight after I've shaved my face. I'm going to do that tonight before bed. For now, I'm just going to shave my face and do my gua sha, and I'll do the rest of my skincare later. I always like to use some sort of like lubricant on my face when shaving it with these. You can get these from anywhere really. You can get them from Superdrug or like Body Cares, if you know what that is, or any type of like hair shop on the high street usually will sell these. Are about £2. I'm going to use my Heartleaf Anwar cleansing oil to as like the moisturizer part. I'm just going to put 2 pumps on my hand and then rub that in to my face. I've also woken up with like some redness here. I actually can't remember if the dog scratched me and like last night. I remember him pawing me in the face, but I don't know if it was exactly there, but if so, makes sense. Right, here we go. I like to start on this part of my face. I feel like I've just got so much like build up of crap. Guys, I'm like a yeti. I'm literally like a yeti. Oh my god, this is gross. When I say I used to do this like every 2 weeks and I've not done it in, I'm gonna say a year. Have you seen that? I've seen fors and against for dermaplaning and shaving your face. I personally love it. It doesn't cause me to break out. Watch, I'll break out now, but it doesn't cause me to break out. It gets all of like the top layer of dead skin off, and also the peach fuzz, which really messes with my makeup, and my makeup has not been sitting nice on my face recently, and I think this is why. So yeah, don't come for me. If you're against this, just don't do it. Did I just take off my hair, or was it actually that long? Now I'm going to cleanse my face. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere, guys. Right, now I'm going to cleanse my face. Just with like a sensitive wash. Probably go in with my Cetaphil. It's like a sensitive skin one. Just because obviously you've just gone in with your face, basically scratching your face with a blade, so it's going to be slightly sensitive. Yeah, I feel like my face is already so much glowier. So first off, as usual, I go in with the Anwar Heart Leaf 70% Soothing Toner. I just pop this on my hands and press it into my skin. Now I'm going to go in with the Masani Rice and Shine Hyaluronic Acid Essence Toner. Just pressing that into my skin. Then my Snail Mucin, 2 pumps of this. And then lastly I'm going to pop on the Sunday Riley Ultra Clarifying Face Oil in order to use my forehead, because again you need something like wet, like lubricant, or else you're going to be like tugging on your skin. Oh gosh, that was a lot. And now I'm going to use my Foreo. You can link this up to your phone and like watch tutorials, but I'm just going to do the usual 10 on like my jawline, because it's my cheeks. I feel like my cheeks are holding so much water. And it like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like a microcurrent vibration. Ooh, that just stunk a little. I don't know whether this is aggravating my skin, because it's feeling a little bit stingy. Probably because I've just shaved my face. Probably. Do I continue and see it like I'm giving myself like my own facial? Because to be honest, all facials feel a bit like something. Or do I stop? I feel like the sensible thing is to stop, but I want to carry on. So I'm just going to do it at my own risk. Don't do this at home. Oh gosh. I don't know why that's hurting. Okay guys, that is my like little mini at home facial done. And I'm feeling much more snatched. Like, I'm obviously not feeling amazing, but I feel like my face is definitely depuffed a little bit. It's feeling a little bit irritated, but usually it does after I've done the little dermaplaning thing. But anyways, that is what I wanted to do in this little bit. I probably won't use the red light mask tonight. I'm probably going to wait until tomorrow, just because my face has been through it now, hasn't it? But anyways, I am going to put some SPF on because it is still light outside and you should wear your SPF. I'm not doing much the remainder of today. This morning, I haven't really done a lot. I've done some coaching work. I posted on Instagram, edited some content, and then the carpet cleaner came. So I've just been kind of manning the house. It's currently 3 p.m. I am gonna soon get ready and go to the gym. As I mentioned, I did book a little trip. It's not even a little trip, it's quite a big trip, guys. For me and Jacob, we go in 3 weeks yesterday, which I already feel quite unprepared already because I've done it so last minute. But obviously these past at least 6 months we've been going crazy saving to eventually buy a house, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, where the house situation, the house that I wanted sold, there's not really much on the market at the minute, and to be honest with the whole situation, I'm feeling a little bit disheartened and over looking. I don't know why. Maybe you guys who have been in similar situations can vouch for me. I'm just so over it. I'm so over buying a house, and it's crazy to think because this time last year I was like, I only want to buy a house. It's the only thing I thought about 24/7, and now I'm over it. When somebody says, oh Courtney, have you seen that house that's up for sale? I'm like, no, and I know I won't like it, so don't tell me about it, which is probably quite rude, but it's just not for me, guys. It's not for me. I know for a fact once we've got back from our trip, I'll be, you know, back to buying a house, but I thought me and Jacob just need a little bit of a break, go away, spend some time together. Not only that, when we've been away, the last time we went away was to Ibiza for my birthday. Jacob booked me that trip for my, for last year's birthday. I vlogged. Did I vlog? Don't know, but Jacob took me to Ibiza for my birthday in October, and even then that was not a peaceful trip. It was only like a 4-day break, and that was when we were in the process of buying the house that is now sold. It's a whole situation, but that whole holiday I spent on the phone to my mortgage advisor, to the accountant, to whoever else, so that wasn't really a relaxing trip. And then the trip before that, we went to Spain in May, I think last year, where it was with my nan and granddad, which was an amazing trip, but it wasn't just me and Jacob. So I'm excited to go away in 3 weeks. It'd just be me and him, and just be like, seclude myself and be very zen. And of course I'm going to be working still, vlogging my trips, posting, but I'm very, very excited. Another thing I'm excited about, I put this on my story yesterday, I have never been like a Depop or vintage girly. I feel like it's stupid now that I've not been, but I am finding such good bargains on Depop and Vinted. And I'm really enjoying just browsing on there every single night. It's a bad habit because I'm obviously not spending as much as I would if I bought it like unworn, brand new, but I'm spending all night on there. And that's the toxic thing about it, because it's like I'm getting things cheaper than it would be if I was to buy it off the original website. I'm like, oh, it's a bargain, and I'm buying everything, anything and everything. I'm buying stuff for Jacob, buying stuff for me. But that means that I'm really going to try and plan my outfits for this trip. I never do that. What I end up doing is last minute spending an absolute fortune on, you know, Zara, PLT. Nothing goes together, nothing. It's just things that on the website that I'm like, oh, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice, spend a fortune. Nothing goes together. I have an overpacked case of things that I don't wear, and I end up wearing a pair of linen pants and a plain vest every day. This trip is not going to be that, because I'm going to try and attempt to plan my fits, and then hopefully they'll turn out cute. But as I get things and as they arrive, I'll show you what bits have come. But yeah, that is what I'm on at the minute. As well, I've even been going to the charity shops. I feel like I've always had like a bit of, it's definitely not trauma. Trauma is not the word, that is dramatic. But my nan used to drag me around the charity shops, and she still does. bless her. I love it nowadays. But when I was younger and she used to take me to every single charity shop on the high street in our local areas, we would go to about 10 in a day. And by the end of it, I'd be like, Nan, please let me go home. So in adulthood, you wouldn't catch me in a charity shop. But last weekend, was it last weekend or the weekend before? One or two. Me and my cousin, she loves charity shop shopping, and I've always been like, oh, I kind of want to try it because I see people's TikTok hauls and they're getting some really good buys, and I was like, I kind of want to try it. But she said, she'd not been before, but she had said, this is my cousin, Altringham's meant to be good, which is just outside of Manchester, or is it in Manchester, I'm not sure. Should we go? So we went to Altrincham. They have a lovely market there, it's so nice. And then on the high street there's like 6 or 7 charity shops, so we went there either last weekend or the weekend before, and I got so many good bits. Not pieces of clothing, I'm not really good at like searching the racks for clothes, but jewellery, I got so many pieces of like nice holiday chunky jewellery, belts, literally like £1, £2, £3 each. And I genuinely would have bought all of it online from PLT or Zara or Amazon for £10 a necklace. Like, I'm not doing it anymore, girls. I'm a thrifter. But anyways, that is me transformed. I'm feeling a little bit glowier, feeling much better. I'm now going to put all my skincare bits away and get changed, ready for the gym. You know how everyone has that one drawer that has like literally everything in it? That is somewhat organised. I actually found an old sage in there, so I'm just going around the house saging all of the bad energy and, you know, the sadness that's been in the air. Be gone. So last night I did go to the gym, did my rehab exercises and stretching. So the main issue, let me just go through that. Main issue with my back on my left side is because my like outer glute, outside of my glute, so my glute med and also my internal obliques on my left side are so weak that whenever I do any type of movement, especially like flexion at my knee, so for example, who's ringing me? Maybe me. What I was saying was, my internal obliques and the outer glute on the outside are so weak that whenever I do any type of split squat, walking up the stairs, etc., my knee knocks in ever so slightly. And I've kind of always noticed this but didn't think it was going to cause any issues. And I went, after I did my stretches and my rehab exercises last night, I felt really good and my back felt fine, so I was like, let me just like try and do Stairmaster. And I did 10 minutes and I really made an effort to make sure that I was stepping up onto like the next step with the outside of my left foot and making sure my knee was on the outside of my foot rather than it knocking in as usual. Oh my gosh, my left glute was fired up, and that just goes to show how inactive my glute usually is when I'm doing any type of movement, because my knee knocks in. So yeah, that was last night. That's the update that I have for you. Got home, had a bath. My face was bright red, which is why I didn't check in with you after the gym. I think after shaving my face and then doing like my Foreo, which I've done again this morning, as you can see, my skin, it's glowing. It's glowing. So we're all good. But I think doing that back to back kind of flared it up a bit and it needed a minute. So I ended up just doing like light skincare last night. I've not been using my Skin and Me. I didn't use it last night. I'm probably not going to use it again tonight, just because my Skin and Me has tretinoin in and it can be quite harsh on the skin. And my skin is already sensitive, so I know it'll end in disaster. So I'm going to wait a couple of days to go back and start using my Skin and Me again. But yeah, overall, super happy with my skin at the moment. Skin and Me. Let me just put you on to a discount code actually. If you use the code CourtneyFeb at checkout, you get your first month for $4.99. It's usually $24.99. So that's quite a huge discount. After the first month it will go up to $24.99. But even still, I think that's such a huge discount because I was spending so much on skincare when my skin was a mess last year. I'll put an image on the screen. And now I just use that. And look at it. Glowy. It's currently about 2 o'clock this morning. I've done some coaching work. We have opened up our online coaching books again, myself and Jacob. So I have been reaching out to inquiries, messaging people back, and then I've had some breakfast. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up so nauseous. Like, I got up, managed to get myself out of bed, and then I had to go and lie back down again because I felt so sick. I even made myself some beans on toast. I thought that won't make me feel any sicker. Like, that's a standard meal. And yeah, I didn't finish it and came back to bed and had to lie down for 30 minutes and then got ready for the gym because I do want to train today. I'm going to see how my back feels again after I've done my rehab exercises and my stretches. If it feels fine, I might train glutes today and just see how it goes. I have an osteo appointment tomorrow. I was going to wait until next week, but just judging off how well it felt after yesterday's stretching and, exercises, I think it'll be fine. But yeah, that is a bit of an update from me. Quick fit check. I'm wearing the Raising the Bar grey hoodie. I'm wearing, is this forest green? I think it's called forest green. Shorts and bra. Effortless. And I'm just going to put my trainers on and wait for Jacob. He's just gone to get his hair cut, which is why I'm waiting to go to the gym. I've not had any pre-workout snack. I think I'm just going to stop at the shop and get myself a Squares bar and then take an ESN Crank energy drink. The white ones literally just taste like White Monster. They're so good. I would make a Crank Pump Pro, but because I potentially won't train my glutes, what's the point? I don't want to waste it if I'm not going to actually train, and because I don't know, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, let's go. I'm going to bring you to the gym and I'll film my workout if I do manage to work out, including all of my stretches, because I know you'll be interested in all of that. Okay guys, let's get into this session. So as always, I always start my sessions with a little 10-minute walk just to get me warm, especially at this time of year. It's pretty cold when I get into the gym, so this ensures that I'm not literally shaking before I start my session. And then I got into my first stretches. I didn't film all of them, I just filmed this one. This is to increase the rotation in my mid back. I have lots of rotation in my lower back, which compensates for my lack of rotation in my mid back. So that is what that stretch is for. Then I got on to my rehab exercises. So this first one is to increase my strength and stability in my internal obliques. I did mention this before, but this is one of my main focuses in order to prevent this back injury from happening again. I do around 10 raises each side, and then I can make it a little bit more advanced and make it more adductor focused by lifting up that bottom leg just to make sure the adductors are doing a little bit more work. And then we went on to the first exercise. So as you all know, this is my first leg day workout in 4 or 5 weeks now. So I didn't manage to do multiple exercises. I just wanted to have a feel for everything and make sure that everything felt fine and there was no kind of aggravation caused to my back in doing so. So I started off with hip thrusts. Main focus on my hip thrust are making sure on that left foot I'm pushing with the outside of my foot. Naturally, I distribute my weight in my foot towards the inside of my foot, which then causes my left knee to cave in, therefore putting pressure on my lower back, which is obviously not what we want. So this has been a huge focus of mine on hip thrusts. Next, I went on to Bulgarian split squats. This is obviously me performing my right leg, but in the exact same way on hip thrust in my Bulgarian split squats on my left side. Again, I'm really focusing on pushing through the outside of my foot and making sure my knee is in line with my foot, not caving in whatsoever. Again, I felt such a difference in my left glute and that I felt no pressure on my lower back throughout this exercise, which usually I would feel a slight twinge, especially when it's already quite aggravated as it is. So yeah, super happy that we've managed to figure this out, myself and Chris, my osteopath. It's made such a difference to my training. And then finally, my last exercise, I just did a lying hamstring curl. In here, I just wanted to really focus on pinning my hip bones into the pad so that it was just my hamstrings doing all of the work. It's so easy to allow your bum and hips to lift in this, and then basically the pressure's taken off your hamstrings and it's not really doing anything. So that was my focus in that, and they were the only 3 exercises, but it was very, very productive. I was happy with this session. Hello guys, it's a couple hours later. We came home, got on with some work. I edited my session to get it up on Instagram, etc. Now it is, I believe, about 7 p.m. and you know what, I'm craving a bit of a snack. Last week I tried the date back, is it called? Yeah, it's called date back, and essentially you just squish out loads of dates on the bottom of a tray, cover it with peanut butter, like a small layer, and then cover it with melted dark chocolate, put it in the freezer, and it like hardens together and it tastes divine. It is so, so tasty. It's like a healthy Snickers. I wouldn't say it's the best kind of snack if you're, for example, on a cut, because it's quite calorific. Dates are calorific, peanut butter is calorific, and obviously chocolate is calorific, but it's better than having a Snickers. So I'm gonna make it now, but I think what I'm gonna do is make date balls instead of the date back, because one, the date back is quite messy because the dates are so sticky and you have to like mush them down into like the tray. And two, I made 2 or 3 date balls when I made the date back, just because the dates were there and I was finishing up the pack, and they actually taste nicer. And I think it was because the ratio of date to peanut butter is a tiny bit more, and so tasty, and it's just exactly what I'm craving right now. It's good because these are already pitted, these dates, so they're already kind of sliced. So what I'm going to do is open it up, put a tiny bit of peanut butter in, coat it in dark chocolate, done. So let's do that. The peanut butter I use is ESN's one, and it's really good because it's 100% roasted peanuts, so there's nothing else in it. The standard peanut butters that you get from a supermarket, most of them have got like additives and palm oils, so this one's really, really good. You can shop it through the link down below because I think it's great. It's also a huge tub, so it lasts quite a while for us. Then I'm using this dark chocolate. It's 70% dark chocolate. There isn't actually that much left, so I'm hoping we get through it. What I like to do is pop it into the microwave with a tiny bit of olive oil, just to make it melt a little bit easier. Let me just separate that. And I'm literally going to put the tiniest drop of olive oil in. And then that goes into the microwave. And I've put it on for like 10 seconds at a time because I'm really conscious of it burning. That's happened to me so many times before and it ruins your chocolate. So 10 seconds, take it out, mix, and then do the same again. I don't actually think I'm going to have enough chocolate, so I've just found some more dark chocolate in the fridge and I'm going to add that now. Dark chocolate melted. Let's transport it over here. Let me roll my sleeves up. This is what dates look like. I had actually never had dates before in my life. I would describe them as a large, sweeter raisin. That is how I would describe a date. But like I said, the good thing about these pitted dates is they're already sort of broken in half because they've been pitted. So what I'm going to do is grab about this much peanut butter and then pop it inside. I feel like that was a really bad one. But anyways. And then I'm going to keep doing the same. Is this already halved? You want a date, stew boy?
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain. Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy they pour when I'm thinking about you. You no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You no, 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 I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you not think so far ahead? Do you not? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Do you not think so far ahead? Do you not? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever.
Okay, I think that's the amount I'm gonna do. Now, I'm just going to get like I don't know whether to pick them up and dip them. I think I'm gonna do that, but it's just gonna be so messy. Oh well. Like that. So messy, but I just think it'll be quicker.
No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house, I could sell you in Idaho. Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I kiss you. Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it, though I'm lying down thinking about you. You no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You no, no.
Okay, that's them all coated. Now with some Himalayan sea salt, I'm just gonna coat everyone in a tiny dust of sea salt. This makes it taste like an actual Snickers. I think it's the salt that does that. Plus, I love dark chocolate that has salt in it. It just makes it taste so much nicer. And there we have it, guys. Now I'm going to pop these in the freezer for around 20 minutes so they go rock solid. The chocolate hardens. I'm just so excited. So let's pop them in here. I hope they fit. Where on earth am I going to put you? Oh. Oh, the door doesn't shut, guys. I'm having a mare. Okay, will you go there? Okay, you're gonna go there. They're on a bit of a slope. Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's them in. I'm going to attempt to get this dark chocolate from under my nails because I look like a scruff. And I'll come back once they've cooled down.
I've been thinking about you. Do you think about this? Do you not think so far ahead? Do you not? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever.
Hello everyone, I didn't show you the date chocolate. I filmed me making it, but I just realised I forgot to show them. So sorry about that. It was delicious. I had a couple before bed and I also had one this morning. It's the next day, it's 5 to 11. We are just heading out. It's osteo appointment day. I've got an appointment at 12. It takes about 30 minutes to get from here to Stockport where my osteo is based. Our gym is also based in Stockport, so whilst I have my appointment, Jacob's going to go to the gym and then we're going to head to the Trafford Centre because it's my friend's baby shower at the weekend and all of the girls in our friendship group have put together and we are getting her this thing called an owlet. Don't ask me what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a baby monitor. I'm actually quite clued up on all things baby at the minute because a lot of my close relatives, friends. Just, it's literally baby fever at the minute, guys. Babies everywhere, which is so exciting because I feel like it's been ages since I've known somebody to have a baby, and now it's all coming together, babe. Are you excited? You're gonna basically be an uncle, and I'm an auntie.
You're more an auntie than I am an uncle.
No, don't be silly. I feel like with boys, do you not think with boys, oh, it's super dark right now, but do you not think with men and boys, it'll take you seeing and meeting the actual physical baby to feel like connected to it?
Yeah.
And I say it because we don't know the gender. Like, I feel like you'll meet he or she, and then you'll fall in love, and then you'll feel like an uncle.
I don't really like. I feel like I can get more of a connection with a toddler in it.
A toddler?
As they get a little older.
A little newborn squish ball. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like
I already want to eat it. Again, I keep saying it because we don't know whether it's a he or she. In fact, I'm like 90% sure it's a boy. So if it comes out a girl, I'll be flabbergasted. But yeah, that's a huge milestone coming up. I'm going to be not an actual auntie, but basically an auntie in the next few months. I'm pretty sure as soon as I get back from my trip that I'm going on in a couple of weeks, my friend is due. So I'm so excited. But anyways, that is the plan for this morning. We're on our way to the osteo appointment now. I did train lower bodies, which I've not told Chris yet, so I'll be telling him today that I've trained lower body yesterday. I am so sore. I only did, you saw, like 3-4 exercises, and they were all extremely low weight. Hip thrust, I did 1 plate a side. Bulgarian split squats, I did 7.5 kilos in each hand, babe, and I was dying. Bear in mind, I used to do like 20 kilograms each hand. So weak. But them tweaks that I've been making, pushing my weight onto the outside of my foot, have made such a difference. Like, my Bulgarian split squats on my left side feel completely different to how they used to feel, and now that I know that they're supposed to feel like they did yesterday, I can carry on with that same form and build up my weight again, because there's no way I can go heavier than that 7.5. I'm not even gonna lie. I got 12 reps, but it was tough. It was hard. I currently have my Invisalign with my whitening in. Yes, I'm still whitening. I'm the worst client in the world for anyone, to be honest. They're still not white enough. I'm just gonna have to keep whitening them daily. I'm sticking with the daytime whitening. Overnight is just not for me. I can't hack it, guys. I'm in agony the next day. Weren't I in so much pain last week? So painful. They just ring. If you've had your teeth whitened before and you have to do the overnight whitening, you'll know. It's just too painful. So I'm doing the daytime one. So they're in now. I'll take it out about an hour and a half after it's been in. And the sensitivity is still there, but it's so much, like, it's manageable. Whereas the pain with the overnight one is unmanageable. Like, I need to lie down. I can't focus on anything else other than the pain. But anyways, I'm on the motorway now, and I guarantee it's super loud. So I'll just check in when we get to the appointment.
What are you gonna do?
What is that?
That is fucking hilarious.
Guys!
I've never known I don't like it.
I've come out in my slippers! And I'm going to the Trafford Centre! And I've got my osteo appointment!
That is honestly romantic.
What am I going to do? I'm going to have to buy some new shoes at the Trafford Centre.
No, you're not.
I am!
No, you're not.
I'm not walking around the Trafford Centre in my slippers.
You're gonna have to.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna have to.
No.
Get yourself some flip-flops on.
Some flip-flops? I look like an absolute moron. It's chucking it down.
Huh?
It's torrential rain. I can't walk around in flip-flops either.
Well, she can.
Oh my gosh. I just looked down at my feet. I don't even want to go into my osteo appointment with these on.
I feel like an absolute weirdo.
Thank God I've got a French manicure on my toes. It would have been worse. Imagine imagine my toes were bad. Imagine. Oh, I can't believe I've done this. Oh, traffic. 11:11, make wish. So I just sat in the car for an hour and a half waiting for Jacob to finish. We're 2 minutes away from my appointment now. I'm super bright. Let's just turn it off this side.
Got it, job on it. Did I ever ask you to take me to go shopping in Paris or go sailing overseas and just drape me in Gucci? No, all I ever asked was you to pick up the phone when you alone. All I ever asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs. No, I never had an issue. Go to the club with your boys, baby. I never wanted you to stay too long, just wanted you to show me up. So won't you say my name, if you claim you want me, it ain't no thing, you acting kinda shady, you ain't been calling me baby.
Session done. My left hamstring is throbbing. So as you saw, we did a lot of acupuncture today, a lot of massage and adjustments in my upper back. If you didn't know, last year I on and off had issues with my neck on my left side as well. It was just like a kinked neck. I would sleep on it and wake up and not be able to move. If you follow me on Instagram and have been doing it for a while, you'll probably know, like, I've gone through phases where I literally couldn't move my head for like 2 weeks, and that's another injury that stops me from training. So he worked on that as well. Not that I'm in pain with that currently, but he was like, we might as well whilst we're here. But the good news is that now we've kind of figured out exactly what my issue is and what's causing my injury. It's not like we're having sessions on a weekly basis to try and figure that out, because we already have done. So that session was really good. I'm going to continue with the stretches and exercises that he's already given me. The plan moving forward is to train when I feel like training, so I have got the go-ahead training wise, but I haven't let you guys know, but I actually stopped with Zach currently because of my injury. There was no point me paying a monthly coaching subscription, which is quite expensive by the way, every single month when I wasn't able to train. So I stopped, and Zach was also very happy with this decision as well. He was like, get back to, you know, being of full health and ready to train, and then we'll get back to it. So the plan for the next 4 weeks, I have 2 weeks until I go away, and then I'll be away. So it's at least going to be another month. I am going to train, but the plan is to just figure out what exercises work well for me, and then when I do go back to Zach, because I definitely will do, I'm going to get him to program me a split and workout sessions with Chris. So it'll be Zach and Chris working together to come up with my program, and myself, so that I am not doing exercises that could potentially trigger my back, or if I do so, I'm doing it at a point where it's not going to cause any issues, because obviously it had been causing issues. So yeah, that was that session. He's so knowledgeable. I'm in such good hands with Chris. He is called Chris Not on Instagram. I'll leave his art on the screen now so you can have a look at that. And if you're in the Greater Manchester area, he's based in Stockport. It's about 20 minutes away from me. But if you are based in the Greater Manchester area and you have an injury of any sort, or you've got a twinge in your lower back, definitely go ahead and book with him. I'm pretty sure you can book through like a link on his Instagram. It's £90 a session, but it's so worth it. So worth it, because I would still be none the wiser and probably in loads of pain if I didn't go to him in the first place. So yeah, that was the update on that session. He said I shouldn't really be doing a lot of walking now around the Trafford Centre, so we're going to do minimal walking. I think I'm just only going to go and get the gift that I want. It's my friend's baby shower, so I need to get that, and then potentially get some new shoes, because I don't really want to be walking around in slippers, and then I want to get a Wagamama's. That's the plan. That's the plan. So yeah, we'll see when we get to the Trafford Centre. We made it. Don't know if you can see. Let me just click that. But my rosacea is popping off right now. Brilliant news. Anyways, let's finish.
When somebody says your name, in my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Trying to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. It's the reason why you always on my mind. When you come around, I see you, and I see you. Baby, when I never know when you might walk by, so I gotta be right. I see you, and I see you. I scribble
Jacob's absolutely starving. For Magma's, I got the steak soba as usual. Jacob got the salmon soba, the duck gales, and then he always gets a katsu curry sauce on the side to put on top of his soba. Enjoy.
We've got the bao buns as well.
And we've got bao buns coming.
checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone when you're nervous when you're gone. I say I'm not home. See your face and I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? You're the number one topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? I lay my head on my pillow, and you got me staring out the window. We're showing stars outside. What's the reason why? Yeah. You're always sexy boy.
For the shower tomorrow, we have to wear cream, and currently I'm wearing activewear. I'll show you the fit tomorrow, you'll see. Isn't this nice? I just don't think I'll wear it again, so like splurging £100 on an outfit. Not the best. Jacob's gonna get this. This is the best men's aftershave. I also use this when he has it, 'cause it smells really nice. And it's cheap, it's like £18. Picked up these shoes. Gorgeous. I think it's a full week later. I never closed out the vlog that I filmed last week, so I'm doing so now. I've just finished editing it and I want to get it up this evening, so this is real time. This is Thursday. Should be going up tonight. I hope you enjoyed that little video. I'm trying to just kind of wean myself back into filming. I definitely want to be back up and running filming, you know, getting my 2 videos out a week ready for when I have my trip in the next couple of weeks. I also have the Arnold Sports Festival next week. I'm attending again with Jack Links, which I'm so happy about. So we'll be at the Arnold Sports Festival from Friday till Sunday next week, all 3 days. I look an absolute state right. Oh, by the way, guys, ignore me. So I'm gonna vlog that for you all, and then also I've just done something so crazy today, guys. I've just put it on my story that I've done something quite huge. And it makes me super nervous. Makes me even quite emotional, I'm not even gonna lie. But it's something so exciting, so stay in the loop. I feel like I'm constantly just saying, oh, something's just happened, but I'll tell you about it soon, which I'm so sorry about, and I hate to be that person, but there is so much going on behind the scenes at the minute, but I'm sure it will all pay off, and April's gonna be a big month. That's all I can say. A big month. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe down below, and I will see you all next time. Mwah.